and Flake here with your national briefing. Making news today, New South Wales announces plans to relax a heap of COVID restrictions from Monday, but no such luck for those who aren't jabbed. The Queen talks climate change concerns at the Glasgow summit, and we have the latest on interest rates. First though, 10,000 race fans are packed into Flemington for this year's Melbourne Cup. Around half of the country is tipped to tune in for the big race. Incentivise remains the red-hot favourite. Spanish Mission is the best of the rest with Craig Williams, the jockey, on board. Nick Quinn from Tab says the race continues to be one of the most popular on the race calendar.
At the peak times leading up to the race that not only stops the nation but stops the world, there were 70,000 bets placed a minute. So that's just quite extraordinary.
Australia's made a $2 billion pledge to help our Pacific neighbours deal with climate change in the future while at the Glasgow summit, while Scott Morrison's talked up the need for a technology-driven response during his meeting with the PM of Israel.
We believe technology is the way that will be achieved because it just doesn't have to work in Australia and Israel. It has to work in Indonesia, India and Vietnam and the developing countries of the world.
Meantime, the Queen's put world leaders on notice on day one. The monarchs recorded a video message warning we've reached a fork in the road and the world's future depends on the decisions we make now. To the COVID front, those fully vaccinated against the virus in New South Wales will get a heap of freedoms back from Monday after the state government brought forward a bunch of changes originally slated for December. There'll be no limits on home gatherings, density limits at businesses across the state are being further relaxed, dance floors are reopening at nightclubs and seated capacity at stadiums and cinemas are returning to 100%. The state's health minister, Brad Hazzard, says those double jabbed are the real winners on Cup Day.
How good is today? Some people are focused on the Melbourne Cup. I got to say, to me, this is the winner. People of New South Wales on the basis of these new freedoms coming our way.
However, those who are not jabbed will face ongoing restrictions until the state hits 95% vax coverage or December 15, whichever comes first. Victoria has seen a significant drop in COVID cases, recording just 989 overnight, while 9 people who contracted the virus there have died. New South Wales has registered 4 deaths and 173 new infections over the same period, while the ACT has recorded 8 cases. And there's been plenty of talk. The Reserve Bank was set to make a move on interest rates today. However, they haven't budged. The cash rate remaining on hold at 0.1% for another month. It's now been a year since the original reduction was made by the RBA.
Get personalised hair loss treatment in 5 minutes delivered to your door. Clinically proven treatment for men and women. One pill taken daily. thehairypill.com.au. Buying or selling rural or residential properties? Miller, One and John. This is SAFM weather.
The rest of Tuesday for the Limestone coast, mostly clear conditions, winds north to northeasterly, reaching a top of 29 degrees. Back down to 15 tonight, on Wednesday showers and a top of 20. And for radio, podcasts, music and news, download the free Listener app.